Hi everybody, it's me, Wargamer Sean. Just want to have a quick chat and say hello. I'm coming to you today from my bunker. Just wanted to catch up with everybody, see if they're all okay. Just a quick chat really. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's watched my videos so far. This is just, this channel is just for fun, something extra for me to do. Just somewhere where I can show people what models I've been building, what I've been painting, and they might change in the future. So I want to say sorry about the lighting in a couple of my videos. I know there's been quite a bad reflection on the surface of the boxes of what I've been unboxing. When I did St. Catherine and the Seraphim. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment, as we've got a daylight bulb, but it's a strip light. I know, not very interesting, sorry. But I just want to explain that I'm just doing it as a bit of fun at the moment, nothing too serious. Yeah, so like I was saying, at the moment, I'm painting up the Triumph of St. Catherine Diorama model. It's really going quite well. I've only been doing it in my free time because I still do work. So I've been doing it after work in the evenings and the weekend. So at the moment I've finished the top of the base. I'll get it on camera in a bit for close up. And I've also finished the first sister out of the 6 of them. It's the one at the front where she's got a sword and a power sword and a storm shield. So she's taking on the role of St. Catherine in the rules and in the lore. So I've finished her. I'll show her in a minute as well. What else have I been doing? Well, I've looking through the rest of my things, rest of my products that I can unbox in the future. It's just getting around to do it really. I just thought I'd do this really quick video because we're all in isolation at the moment. It's really weird. And it's weird not going to the shop, seeing my friends, missing everybody. Shout out to Warlords and Wizards, Wargaming in Everton. Right, Steve and Steve. Yeah, so really I've just been painting the St. Catherine display. The only thing I haven't done for the base is I haven't painted the rim yet. I think I might paint it black, but on the box art it's painted brown around the rim, and then on the sides, you can't see properly, but on the side here they've just painted it cream, so I presume it was like Wraithbone or Ushabti bone paint from Citadel, what they've used to do the rim, to tie the rim off. But because I've done some blue tiles, I think I could just paint it black around the edge. I think it won't need to black, but I might try first and see if I can paint it the blue colour so it blends in a bit more. I'm not sure yet. That's all varnished and sealed, so that's ready. We're going through the some of the boxes which I can unbox on the channel. I've got quite a lot of I've got quite a few Lord of the Rings miniatures because of course I love 40k, Lord of the Rings, and also the shoot-offs of the Warhammer 40k. What Games Workshop do. So I've got quite a lot of. I've got all the Necromunda gangs which I need to get painted. But I've got the various starter kits for the Necromunda. I've got Aeronautica Imperialis. I've actually finished painting my planes for that. Just a few tiny details I want to touch up on them first before I show them off on the channel. Also got Kill Team as well. So I've got quite a few. I've got loads of the buildings all built up from the Kill Team starter set. I was lucky, managed to get the box when they were first making it. So the first run, managed to pick up. Got a lot of Black Library novels I need to read. I've got pretty much a library's worth that I haven't got to yet. Well, not a library, that's a bit exaggeration, okay. I've got quite a few boxes full of books which I need to read. I just really love paperback books, hardback books. I can't be doing with reading it all electronically on a tablet. or a reader, e-reader. Yeah. So I've got a couple of boxes in front of me. I've got Gambling and Hammer from Lord of the Rings, Games Workshop miniatures. And I also got my favourite model ever that I've been waiting to get forever, because I missed out on him years ago, was Boromir, Captain of the White Tower. Just really love that model. I was looking on eBay for ages and it was really expensive, and I was like, I'll wait a bit longer. And of course Games Workshop finally re-released him on foot and on horseback. And this box set's really good. It's got Boromir on his horse, where you can either have him with his sword or his banner of Minas Tirith. And also 2 models on foot, one with the banner and one without the banner, which is great because there's extras. I've got extra model in because I've already got Boromir on foot, but with his sword and shield. So I could do. I've been thinking about a diorama for quite a long time that I might make, but I might have to get and buy another one so I can have 2 with a flag on foot, so I can actually use one in the game whenever I eventually get to play a game. Yeah, so I'll do some separate unboxing videos for those and have a look over the models. Once I've finished the whole of the St. Catherine miniature, I'll do an update video just to show each of the models, and I've got a little turntable, so I'll put it on a turntable and let it run on video for a little bit. Don't know when that'll be, because I've started the next sister in the line, and it's a lot of black that I'm painting at the moment, because they've got black cloaks, red, and they've got a little bit of red trim on. And I'm gonna get back onto them when I get a chance and when I feel like it, really, because I don't think you should rush into painting or building your figures. You need to do it when you feel like it, otherwise you'll just get bored and leave it and then not come back to it ever again, which I have done. Or if I've had no time to do it and have something new's come out, I'm like, oh, that looks really nice, so I'm going to buy that. But yeah, so I'll have a quick, just readjust the camera and we'll have a closer look at my base for my diorama and the first sister that I painted. Like I was saying, here's the base all finished up. There's the side that I was talking about. I haven't about what colour to paint it. So I was going to paint the rim black or maybe light brown. I haven't decided yet. That's what I was talking about. And this part here, that is where it goes, just drops off, like it's been cut out. So and I've painted the tiles blue, like this. So that's what I've gone for. That's the base. Now there's little holes for each sister. So that the first sister shall be glued into this little hole here. They've got little pegs on the feet. So the St. Catherine's at the front, and then of course once I've put them all on, you'll see everybody else where they have to go, because I can't remember at the moment. There's the fleur-de-lis in the middle here. So I'll zoom in a bit closer. So it's basically a diorama of the Battle Sisters walking their procession through a destroyed city. So we've got the broken slabs, all the broken tiles here, so it's brown underneath for the dirt and the grout. And these little red things, they are petals that the sisters are throwing down in front of the, well, behind the procession. So the blue tiles. Now, painting wise, I used Games Workshop paints, so that's Citadel, and I used contrast paints and then used the layer paints for highlights. So the cream stone is, first I basically got the whole thing using Wraith Bone, but I brushed it on and used the pot because I couldn't get a chance to do any spraying. And then once that was dry, I did a couple of layers of Screaming Skull, which is what the base colour is for the cream, for like a bone colour. Then for the blue, that's also contrast paint. I think it's Talazar blue. Forgive me, I've I've got the paints in front of me. The darker patches was Agaros Dunes, but I watered it down. Well, I didn't water. I watered it down, thinned it out with Citadel contrast medium. So it just glaze over. So I did various layers of glaze to get like a sunlight pattern. So that's the base, nice and finished. Oh, and then of course when I finished everything, I dry brushed all of the steps, all this part, all of this, and I dry brushed it with Ushabti Bone. I dry brushed the blue tiles with a light blue colour, Techless blue. I followed another YouTuber's painting guide for the base. It was Pete the Wargamer. He's really good painting miniatures. I follow him for quite a while now. So he had the idea of doing the blue tiles. I thought that looked pretty good. It would stand out against all the red and the black. And I looked at the art box, the photograph in the box, and I thought it all just looks the same now. It's all the same colour on the box. It's all this cream bone colour. I thought I need to have something standing out instead. So that's what I did for the base. And the sister, St. Catherine, is right here. So she goes. There's a tiny little peg. There she is. So I can do close-ups of her face at another time. There's a cloak. So she's got black armour on. And a red cloak, a purple on the inside. Like I said again, I'll do a better close-up video once they're all finished. But she basically goes into the base here. So once they're finished, she'll be at the front, like that. Is there? Oh no, there she's going to focus. Okay. There she is. Take it round. Now for painting the Battle Sisters, I'm also following another YouTuber's instructions, a painting guide, JuanHidalgo. I'll put a link in the description of the other YouTubers for their pages if I can, and I'll put it in the text so you can look for them yourselves if anyone's interested. Okay, so that's that really quick update for my painting. Yeah, so that was just a really quick look at what I've been painting so far for the St. Catherine model. Like I keep saying, I'll do a better video of it in the future when I've finished eventually. Yeah, what else have I been doing? Well, I really like Dungeons and Dragons, so I've been watching quite a few live streams of Dungeons and Dragons in the evenings. Been a campaign myself and my friends, so I'll be doing that later on tonight. This is Wednesday when I'm filming. So we do it we also do it, the main sessions are every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. So we're just doing little mini sessions in midweek, individually with our DM. They're going really good. Really enjoying it. Enjoy my character. He's a Arcane Archer. For anybody who knows anything about Dungeons and Dragons, there's different classes that you can play as. It's a role-playing game, of course, so I have to get into character. I haven't really nailed down any different accent for my character yet or anything. It's pretty much it, and it's pretty much got my voice. So yeah, so I'm also getting that sorted out, Dungeons and Dragons. So once I've finished this painting the Triumph of St. Catherine, I'll be getting on to something else. Probably carry on with Battle Sisters and get them more built up, because I've got I've got enough to get built up now. I did build the small army from the starter set, so they've got to be painted. So I'll make a start on those once I've picked an order, because the battle systems have different orders. I'll probably end up doing a Martyred Lady, which is the same colour scheme as this Saint Catherine model that I've just showed you, black and red. It makes a bit of a difference in the game who I pick. Doesn't mean I have to paint them exactly as they are in the book or in the background. I can make up my own lore, my own backstory for them. But I think I like to stick with what they show in the Codex books. And then of course I'm gonna have to jump back onto all the rings, because I want to get this Boromir built up. And when everything's back to normal, I really want to go back and get onto Forge World, because they make really nice resin miniatures. They're part of Games Workshop. They are in control of the Middle Earth strategy battle game. It's half Games Workshop, whichever it is. If it's plastic, it's from Games Workshop. If it's mainly resin, it's from Forge World. So all the rings and the Hobbit, they've split them up between the two different sides of the company. But they come on the specialist games, which is run by Forge World. It's a bit complicated. But there's quite a few miniatures that have come out now which I want to order from Forge World. But I'm just waiting for more to come out, because it's best to do a batch order from Forge World, because they charge you for delivery and stuff. It's that sort of thing. But I'm looking at getting some more Rohan miniatures. So the Rise of Rohan. So if anyone's seen the films, the Battle of Pelennor Fields, where King Theoden charges all those orcs. They've brought out these captains now, so I've got Diorama I want to get. I've already got Elfhelm, so he's built. He's actually glued up. I've actually glued up some miniatures that I've bought, but I've got to get back to them and get them painted. And there's quite a few orc miniatures as well, some bad guys I want to buy. They're really nice. They do bad guys pretty well, the orcs. Sometimes the faces are really weird on the human models that they do. But I think sometimes it's the paint jobs. And I don't think that they can actually use the actual likeness of the actors anymore, because it's been that so long since the movies came out. Some copyright things going on there. Also, in the future, I want to do an update video for Durnhelm, which is the Awen and Merry models that I unboxed on my first video on the channel. They're all glued up and ready to be painted, so once I've painted those, I'll be doing a video and doing a little showcase for them. But yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. Just a quick update video what I'm doing during this weird lockdown that we're going through. Hopefully everybody's okay. Just stay at home if you can. Don't go out for anything unnecessary. But yeah, everyone look after themselves. Thanks for watching.